Bless America!
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7!
7!
You're still gonna
Cheating. It's a dream. You should get that.
What is he? Holy shit.
Let's go! Hello and welcome back to Nickel City X-Wing. It's Game 2. Featuring, not Fox and NJO, because I almost said that. Featuring Psych and Drew. First, representing Team Havoc.
Cry havoc! And let slip the dogs of war!
It's Psych, the #1 first pick of, I think, the whole draft, right? No, that was Will.
No.
The #1 first pick
Will
of Havoc.
Scott. Yep.
And representing the Confederacy of Independent Systems.
Roger, roger. Roger, roger.
It's Team Captain Drew. Now, I like how everyone gets like this like hard music and then Confederacy is just like this sweet jazz.
Yep.
Betting is open. This is for the win. It is a chance engagement. Whoever wins this game wins the week for their team. Havoc's hopes at having a first round bye lie. Well, not entirely. Havoc's hopes at getting first round bye throughout the playoffs rely on this.
If we win, we're guaranteed in the top 2 going into the playoffs, so we'll at least have that advantage on that first game. We might not get first place. Depends on how everything else crumbles. However, if we lose, then we are bound to be in either second or third place. So, this is crucial that we win here.
Realistically, this doesn't really mean too much to the Confederacy. They're guaranteed to be in 4th place. They know they're going to face the first place team. They know they're going to be away, but you still want momentum. You still want to leave that week on a high note. Personally, you want to do well. So, you know. Plus, you just like spoiling it for other people. Let's be real.
Yeah. That is something that can happen. However, it looks like we've got Pre-Vizsla lined up directly across from the entire first order list.
And it looks like they are rolling for road for turn 1. Seth says, I find it interesting how the CFIS is a team not playing droids on this table. It's true. I mean, it's not wrong. It's like they're having some communications issues. For some reason, the Planning Phase Syndicate's mics are always so sketchy. Both of them. Tanner and JJ. They both have sketchy mics. Have you noticed that?
A little bit.
There is a system phase boost for Breach. What? System phase. Crazy.
Crazy.
Now, these proton torpedoes, would you save them for the big ship? Or would you be like, yo, let's just nuke some vultures off the board? Not worried about
Nah. I'll between the proton torps on both Breach and Kylo, they can both get thrown out onto Pre-Vizsla and just try to burn it down as fast as possible. You've got primary, and you have some bombs that can work on taking out the drones.
Feedback ping gonna ring nicely for Breach to get a long distance lock. Seth says, good chance Pre takes 2 fully modded Pro Torps. Don't forget the 4 dice from Tabson. That is also 4 dice. Like, Pre went straight. I think I hate that.
That is... Yes? I don't know why JJ thinks that this is a joust he can win with Pre. Pre needs to slow up and let the rest of his team come out.
I think even if there's a stop next turn, Tafson has range. Just send him fast.
Yeah, at this point...
The dial in the Oopsilon is, like, not a bad dial.
Yep, and Grievous going slow? I mean, yes, there's Pyre, so of course...
Breach shouldn't have moved yet, I don't think. Okay, there it is. Oh, it was a coordinator on Breach. That's what's going on.
Yep, there you go. And... Bree locked a rock on the first turn after speeding into range?
Kylo, I don't think Kylo is in range there. Because you have to target lock first. Can't target lock second. So I think if you're Kylo, you just take a focus, chill out a little bit. You could probably get in range of one of the vultures if you wanted to focus boost. Or you actually might be able to get in range and get a 3 dice shot on Pre with a focus boost, but you're probably wanting to get a Protorp off on him next turn. Oh no, this turn Tavson's definitely not getting range.
Yeah.
And these vultures are, I mean, they're kind of too far away to help. Grievous is way too far away to help.
Wait, hold up. Did JJ calc stress on all of them?
The double calc, yeah. Independent calculations.
Why?
I can't
None of them are getting... Like, the far ones aren't getting shot at. Now that just limits your dial? This is very confusing play by JJ to start off. Grievous pulling the handbrake and slowing up as slow as possible.
Grievous was tired, so that's not...
Yeah, but there's still a 3 straight option that is blue to help you get around those. This is very interesting play. I am...
Gonna launch a early Discord, and this is gonna be Kylo. Get your bets in, because we already got shots happening. This is the first round of shots. Kylo, 1 hit. Pre takes it.
This is what happens. Rule of 11, people. Know how fast your opponent can go.
This is a Protorp. It is double modded. A very good first roll. Only needs to re-roll 1. And that's going to be a 2-hit, 2 critter. And Pre blanks. Hit.
Direct.
What was the first crit?
The first shield was, oh, there were 2 crits.
Am I crazy, or did he deal a little too much damage here?
He definitely did. 1 shield dropped from Kylo. Then it should be shield, card. They flipped up 1 additional card.
So shield, card, crit.
Yeah, shield card, crit. They did shield damage. Yeah, they did shield card and 2 crits.
He's shooting at the sensor buoys. The sensor buoy is going to die there, but I'm going to go down to their room real fast. Hey, sorry guys. Can you talk me through this damage on Pre-Vizsla? Because I think it's wrong. So Kylo did a shield, and then that Protorp did shield, hit, crit.
Oh, okay. All right, so damage engine, and then this would have been the direct hit, which would have been that.
So
okay.
there's 1 too many. Yeah.
1 too many. Okay.
Thanks, Greg.
Cool.
Yeah, sorry, Drew.
Oh no, don't apologize, please.
All right, cool.
Okay, yeah, we fixed it. So Previsla is down to 5 now. Yeah. Pim's got it in chat too. 1 too many damage.
Yep.
Right.
And all of this could have been avoided if Pre stopped on the first turn, seeing what was across from him. And there are going to be shots into the sensor buoy when Kylo is also in your arc. So, yep. Since this is the chance encounter, there are half points.
Yep.
And Pre, yep, Pre did get half pointed.
And another reminder, because I've seen some people be playing this wrong. You get the lower amount first, and then you get the higher. I think he only has 1 calc left, but 2 evades anyway, so fine. That's what it is. And the gauntlet is going to get to shoot, so that's something. No red tokens to take away, so won't be able to... Oh, that's right. You just have to spend tokens for the extra thing, right? Chargers? That's how this gauntlet works. It's not that other one. And that'll go for 2. I think this is on breach, because I see 3 dice. And you're going to sneak a shield through into breach. Could be worse. No points in the first round for that middle objective. Seth, have a good local night, bud. Sensor buoy suite. I don't know why you tagged it.
I believe.
Oh, I think he was looking for a lock.
Yep.
On with Tavson. But I mean, I think you're all in on just trying to kill Prior now, right?
Pretty much.
Big swings. We've had big damage. And you look at this. This isn't a classic Yorktown here. The line is too long, whereas the other forces are. This is a classic Gettysburg.
Yeah. The 3 straight across the board with every ship only works if your opponent is also doing 3 straight across the board with every ship. JJ, despite having 6 ships to his opponent's 3, is only going to be fighting a 3v3 for most of this game.
Yeah. Well, to be fair to Psych, he wouldn't know where any of the other ships are being placed. He wouldn't know the strategy. But once you saw it, I'm very surprised it actually wasn't a too hard right for Previsla.
Tavson placed first. Tavson placed, Previsla went across from him.
Yeah, but you don't know if Breach and Kylo are going to sit there.
But you don't joust Tavson anyway.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know. Telling people not to joust is like telling a horse not to drink.
I mean, I don't think JJ's a horse.
That's a great fucking analogy, and you know it.
That is true.
Let's check in on the cams, see if they're still going. Yes, and? Yes. Light is fading. For some reason, I can't get the lights from that room to work. From my family room. So, you know, whatever. But
yep.
I'm encouraged by this. That's
nice.
2 wireless things happening to the same computer. Both receivers are sitting 2 seconds from each other.
Nice. There are some probe droids being spit out by a vulture droid. I believe this would be the commandos coming out. Yep. And here they are.
I'm assuming the commando will one hard.
Yep, mostly.
That is a system phase boost.
Yep.
For breach. I wonder if breach is just trying to get a block in. Seems kind of silly to me. I don't know why you would. Oh, just gonna post up on that rock. Vultures get to do that.
That will be a feedback. Oh my gosh!
Yellow, no. The feedback ping will move into yellow, and yellow never punished.
However,
Always
no calculates.
And not able to share because of the independent calculations. Here's the turn in, so you might be able to get some shots here. That's a fast move. I really like that move from Pre. You're still going to probably take the banger, but, you know, it's okay.
Yep, you got to get past most of those forces. Yep, and you'll see the red reinforce towards the front, being ready for Tabson.
Speaking of, Tavson. Now, if you're Tavson, you reinforce and wait for your... No, reinforce, you're going to get a shot. Okay.
I prefers the focus. I mean, I would reinforce because Pre is shooting first, so Pre will damage Tavson. Then we'll give you
your
the
focus,
options.
or potentially a focus lock, even.
Yep, you can take your focus lock from there.
Yeah, if you're shooting. Breach, I think Breach is just like, ooh, I don't know.
Breach just nukes the... I mean, you
the
have the lock. If you barrel roll, you get into the back arc of Pre-Vizsla, and you do not want to have that veteran tail gunner shoot off at you.
Yeah, just focus there for okay, so he's pretty much abandoned Vizsla and is like, hey, bring it on. With Kylo here, I think you target lock boost, or do you just target lock blue? Take your banger, target lock barrel roll? I don't know. I think I say target lock boost. Get out of that banger from red.
Not sure if the boost clears you. It's close.
I'm about to find out.
No.
That did not, for sure didn't. Okay, second proton torpedo here. Vizsla went 4 forward and red reinforced the front. Another good torpedo roll. Yeah, just go ahead and spend it. Listen, what are we, saving ourselves for marriage? Come on. 2 hits, 2 crits again. It's a dead. Drone. Just absolutely nuked. You'll love to see it. Kylo. This is going to be a proton torpedo into blue. Oh, Kylo doesn't have a focus. Do you spend it on everything? Yes. And that's going to go for 3 crits. Hey,
so this is
force for defense.
This is an 081, so could have spent a calculate to turn all crits into hits. Stunned.
Stunned.
That is an incredibly stunned 081. That
I
man
know
is
one
shocked.
droid that won't be going on to any rocks.
That man is so shocked at what has been happening before him.
All right, so this is 2v5 into Kylo. Wait, oh no, sorry, this is Grievous. My bad. 3v5. Hey, 3 hits. That's pretty good. Not sure why Kylo's rolling one less.
That is what
That is a
JJ
shield?
needs here. That's a shield. Just start chipping away on those health.
Pre-Vizsla.
Yep.
So this is gonna be four sweet dice.
With the Bo-Katan reroll. Marksmanship as well. 3.
That could have been 2.
However, it does appear like Tavson is going to take 3.
Takes 1. We'll do the action.
Take
And
a
of
lock.
course, going to be a target lock.
And we see
A jam.
jam.
Oh, jam it. Yes.
Yep.
Jams the reinforce off. Oh, big, bold moves from Tavson. You'll love to see that kind of play. I forgot all about that.
Yep. So instead of going for defensive, taking the reinforce, you go focus lock and that jam.
This is a
You go all out.
3v3 into Kylo. He doesn't get the rock because of the struts. 2 hits. Kylo. Shields? Shields? Hey.
Yep. Shields down on Kylo.
081. 2v3. New dice for block after that one.
Oh, and you're gonna get the crit
Oh, is
with
this
the
energy
shell.
shells? This has got to be
Energy
energy shells.
shells. Oh!
Kylo!
Once again, no evades. Hit, crit.
It's a loose stabilizer. Kylo can go 5 forward and probably be okay, but I mean, Grievous is one hearting. That's guaranteed.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. That does really spell
Into
disaster.
breach. This is
Oh,
obstructed.
Breach takes 1.
Breach should have rolled 1 more, yeah?
Should have, yes. That was obstructed. Breach didn't... Yeah, Breach didn't have, like, a strain or anything.
Here's the banger we all came for. 5
He has
big
5 left.
dice. That's a great first roll again. It's gonna go 4. No crits. And the natties.
That is
That's
what
3
needs
into
there.
3.
Lives another day to drop some commandos. And we're going to see those commandos.
Seismic charges, no procs mine. The commando's now going to get a nice little bangarooski.
Yep.
One hit. Double evades. They'll each get 1 point.
Yes, they have not been keeping track of their scores at all.
They sure haven't.
Yep, so that was 2 drones down, and then half on Kylo and half on Pre-Vizsla. and then 1 point for the center each.
That was a huge turn, even though the points don't necessarily all reflect it all that much.
Hilo going down to 1 is massive.
And now Pre's in a pretty solid spot. You can start using your back arc. You still get that extra die.
And you've got those commandos to drop now. So you'll have 2 sets of commandos running about the board.
Yeah, and you can probably strain that agility off Tavson so you don't have to deal with their ability too much.
Yep. However, we are most likely going to see a boost to the right with Breach, and then a seismic drop, which will take out that rock and potentially destroy buzz droids that are in the area, clearing up some space.
Could he accomplish the same thing boosting forward and not straining himself? Well, you know, he's probably going to get strained forward. Anyway, he's sending the thing.
Boost forward. Oh yeah, you would get it if you boost forward, but it's a matter of whether the commandos will, because if you boost forward, then the commandos strain you immediately.
Yeah. Well, I think they move first, right? So
commandos, yes, start of engagement. Yep.
So they're gonna make the adjustment no matter what you do. So just whatever's in your heart.
Yep.
Tavson's 3 hard is red, not 2 hard. Let's bring up Tavson's style. It's been a long time since we've seen it. The 1 and the 3 are red.
Yep.
I think you're probably hoping that Pre moves first, and you're waiting to see if he stops or actually makes a move. I think you just dial in the 1 bank. Make sure you get a shot. Vizsla's down to 3, you believe. I think it's 2.
Pre-Vizsla is down to 3. That's what they have here.
Fuck everything. Now, Seismic's pretty good in this situation. But don't you also kind of wish there were Proxmine here?
In this instance, absolutely. I think Proxmines on the bombers are the way to go. However, if you take Proxmines, you don't have all the points for your proton torps then. Otherwise, you have to cut out a lot of stuff. Yep, here comes out another commando.
There's the boost forward. That is a strain. Another strain. 2 strains. 800 strains. I imagine the procs drop here, please.
The seismic, yeah.
No? Oh, that's a huge missed opportunity.
2 bank to the right with Pre.
I mean, that's a game-changing miss here, right?
Oh my god, look at how close that is.
Yeah, you just focus because you're going to get a nice little shot.
Yep. He's got his charges back, so that's going to be a 4-die double mod out the back into Tavson. Seems to be setting up a block here onto Breach.
Man, that seismic would have been
Yeah.
absolutely clutch.
Although, look at red twisted to its left, now facing the top of the board.
I think that's just to shoot Tavson.
Yeah, but I'd almost think that you turn the other way and get a shot at Kylo, who's on the run.
True. Tavson fits in nicely, and you know what? There's no reinforcing that either. It's absolutely flanked.
That is the perfect position.
Yeah, you can coordinate red and jam the focus off of thing with a Hondo action. You could just jam previously.
Jam it yourself.
I mean, at this point, I think you have to jam. You're probably still going to take damage, but you can't let it be massive.
Yeah. You need to minimize all the incoming hits.
I think this is probably a Hondo.
Yep. Removing a calculate off 081 and most likely jamming the stressed drone on the rock.
Yeah, I'm not in love with that.
Grievous, easy one bank, preparing to catch either Breach or Kylo. Breach into the thick of it.
Yeah, Breach is not in a terrible spot though. Actually, this is just one shot. Well,
it's 3.
Grievous is not shooting him. Grievous is for Kylo.
No, Kylo's not going to be an arc. Kylo will not be in Grievous's arc. I can guarantee you that. Never mind. Kylo did not punch it. I thought that was a easy 5 straight there. Kylo will just sit in front of Grievous.
I mean, if you're Kylo, you kind of want to fix your crit, but I don't think you can. I think you gotta focus. You only have one force, and you're taking only 2 shots. Grievous and a Commando are definitely gonna shoot at you.
But I mean, if you don't fix this loose stabilizer now, Grievous just does a 1 hard to the left and just catches you. You gotta fix that.
So there it is, but I think Kylo might be in a bit of trouble.
Yeah. Because you've got 081 with a shot into Breach, Grievous most likely taking the shot into Kylo, and that Commando can flex into either one.
So Breach into your boy.
Yep. Well, this is a 1-hull. 081 needs 2 paint to live.
One of them needs to be a squig. It's exactly what they needed.
The perfect roll to survive. That is huge. That is a 3v1 incoming shot to Breach, who, if gives up any more health, will be half points.
And I also think that's a missed trigger on having
ping? Feedback ping?
Yeah, feedback ping for that third. So that's a crit into Grievous. Grievous takes a shield. I cannot imagine that anyone cares about that shield. Here it is. This could be a huge shot. 4 dice, no rerolls for Grievous. No outmaneuver, none of that. Just an absolute squid. Chad shot, and that's a dead Kylo. 4 points. And now Pre-Vizsla is going to get a 4-dice fucking bangarooski into.
Oh, goodness. Bo-Katan and the Focus. This is going to be a lot of hurt on Tafson.
Bo-Katan, reroll.
Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million.
And that
This
is
is
going
why
to
I
be...
wondered why you didn't jam.
That's going to be half points on Tavson. Going to take a Focus here. Interesting. For the Tavson action.
So Tafson, classic 2v1 here. And spend the Focus. We'll just
Takes it.
Why not?
081 with the range 1 into a strained breach. Thanks to those commandos. 2 hits. They're rolling too many dice. Rolling just 1. Takes 2. Brings breach down to 2, which is half points as well.
When the season's over, we'll have a month break, and then new signups will start. Then, once I get the captain situation figured out, first the captains will have to decide whether they're coming back. Then there is a keeper aspect. They'll get to keep one player if they so choose.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can do the new signups. 3 hits. This is 4 dice. Oh, this must be into DFS.
Yep.
And that's going to be a kill.
Oh, yep.
It was quite a stoic answer. I mean, it's just what is happening. I don't know how to make it less. All right, the Mando Commandos.
This
2v1.
could do it. Oh, that is a hit crit into a 1 agility.
It's a crit
crit
into
going in.
breach. That's a fuel leak. God, not having Kylo is such a bummer.
Yep. And that commando's going to have a shot into Tavson as well.
You can only convert one of those focuses. And there's another one into Tavson. And they each will get a point. So I believe now it is 15-9. Wait, is DFS?
DFS is dead. 081 is dead. Should be gone.
Yeah, this game swung super hard.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. I think a little bit of that was self-inflicted from Drew. But he had said that he hasn't flown these ships before. So he was trying something new. Gotta respect it.
Kylo taking 5 damage on 3 shots also
Yeah,
quite
Kylo
unexpected.
not rolling any evades is pretty.
He got
awful.
one. He got 1 evade on the 5 dice, range 3 from Grievous, and then rolled no evades on either of the drone shots. So 15-9 as our score.
Drew had such a strong opening, but he didn't capitalize on it. He abandoned Pre-Vizsla and let Pre-Vizsla live. So right now, Captain Havoc, it looks like you're at least going to be finishing in the top 2, which will guarantee you home field for at least the first round. Could end up being the whole way. You never know.
Yeah, and the way that it seems to be is that if Fox beats NJO, then we are almost guaranteed to be one of the top winners.
And this goes to Drew, moving first. And having that back arc turning out to be very clutch here.
All right,
And
so here's the deal.
seismic.
Now the seismic
would have
comes out.
been so good last turn.
Yep. All right, so quickly running the math. If Havoc wins this one, we are guaranteed in the top 2. However, if Fox wins 4-1, they will take the top spot, and NJO will fall to number 3. But if Fox wins 3-2, Havoc will have the tiebreaker because we will have the same number of games won, but Havoc will have more points won. But if NJO wins both of their games, then NJO will beat us. So Havoc has that sweet spot of Fox winning 3-2 to take that top spot.
Interesting. So that could happen next game. Game 3, Fox could close it out. Well, I guess would close out 3-1, and then you would need the rest to fall your way as well.
Yeah. Well, there's only one other game, so there is it is Lou versus Colfax tonight. If Colfax wins for Team Fox, then they are guaranteed in the top 2. And then the last game, I'm not sure who the last game is in between. I can go and check. I believe that is Sandy versus Catherine.
So we got Hickman versus
that game...
Weston.
Yes,
So
okay.
Ralph versus Darren. Is the last game in that match.
I mean, we don't want to dwell on our opponents, that much. We just want to get focused on finishing up a clean game as we have a kill box here from JJ trying to close out and kill Breach.
So that rock is going to blow up. Why did he delete the rock? I mean, both the commandos should go, right? Or
Yes.
take damage. Do they have 2 health?
They do have 2 health each.
Okay, so they each take 1. I don't think that's a big deal at this venture. So Breach, no obstruction. Nothing going on. But also no more proton torpedoes. Range 3. Your classic 2v3. Breach will spend the target lock. Stays a crit. Just 1 crit. And a calc spend there from red. Stays alive. Grievous will check. Not quite. No shot for the old Tabsies. Now the 2v2 banger. I'll go for 1. 1 of 8. Big 4 dice here for Pre-Vizsla.
Full string could end it.
should get the 1 reroll here.
Well, just 2.
No focus, so 2 won't quite do it just yet. Tavson on 1. I believe red can get the kill, though.
Tavson will get in action here, which is going to be taking that focus, I believe.
Yeah, I believe.
No, he's going to Hondo and jam the calculates off.
So coordinates the stressed Vizsla. I don't know how you jam 2 calculates. Oh no,
The calculate
1.
was spent on defense and was not removed. So here we go, 2v1.
2v1, 2 hits is a kill.
There it is.
That is 4 points, and then 5, maybe more for the center. We'll actually have to measure because it's pretty important.
That'll be 2 for the center. Most likely, since breach is too far away. And there you have it.
Gonna go for more.
Fun. Oh.
Psych doing everything he can.
And he got it. Oh, get those
breach.
points.
So does the game end there? Do you get more points for at the end of the round? I think the game just ends, right?
Yeah, the game does just. No, it does continue through the end of the round.
Okay. Well, then, 2 more points for Psych. Blame. Greg, is this gonna be Greg? Why?
That is a Greg.
Why? I didn't do it. I'm good with Tavson. Don't blame me.
7, 7, 7?
7? Yeah, 7. It's the clip in the intro was a what do you call it? Final salvo against JJ, where I won 7 and just started saying 7 over and over. So now he just yells 7 at me.
I mean, from a certain point of view, it looks like he's drawing L's for Drew.
Yeah. Maybe he's got to rein your team in there, Cap.
Yeah.
Right, so
I mean, honestly, I think he's earned this. He has he's flown well. He has clinched us a top playoff spot.
That is a big points gap too. That's a really huge.
I believe he's gonna pass me for points leader after that.
I'll do all that at the end of the week when all the games are done. Okay. Let's go to chat.